You're listening to Kendrick Loves to Brand, the branding podcast featuring stories and lessons from entrepreneurs and brand builders so you can get inspiration, insights, strategies, and tactics as you create your own game-changing brand.
Welcome back to the Kendrick Loves to Brand podcast. It has been a while. It's been a few weeks since we last released an episode, and it's really been a crazy time. I've been really taking this time to rest and reset, so to speak, and that's actually what I want to talk to you guys about. But first of all, I hope that everyone's staying safe and that you and your loved ones, your family, are all safe from this pandemic. And let's continue to pray that our country can get through this, and of course that we can find a cure or a vaccine pretty soon, so that we can go back to some semblance of normality. We're never going to go back to the old normal, as to what they say. There's a new normal that's coming. We don't know what it looks like. We don't know how it will all affect us, but at the end of the day, health is really what matters. So as long as we're all healthy, I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. So as I mentioned, for me personally, the theme that's been going through my head this whole time is really rest and reset. There are a lot of things that we're thinking about. If you're a business owner like myself, if you're an entrepreneur, you're worried about your business, you're worried about your team, your staff, and everything associated with your business. For me personally, I've been running my own company for about 12 years now. The company's actually turning 12 this June, and we had a lot of big plans for this year. All of us, had big plans for this year, I'm pretty sure, right? We're pretty much at the start of the year, a lot of positive energy, a lot of things that we wanted to accomplish, and 2020 has just sort of slapped all of that back to reality, this harsh reality that we're all in right now. And times like this, you really just have to look at and focus on what we can control. We can control that this happened, and how it's sort of affecting us personally and even professionally and our businesses, but we do have control about how we respond to it, and how we use this time. If we're not if you're not directly affected by this disease, and you're staying at home with your family, now is the time to really just rest. Take the time to decompress, unplug, take care of your mental and physical health. I'm sure a lot of us are worried about a lot of things, like I said, but you really can't pour from an empty cup. So if you're spending this whole time in a stress mode, you're really gonna get yourself sick. Maybe not not with COVID or anything, but some other stress related disease, which will not be good for you and your family. So that's the first thing you gotta do, is really take care of your mental and physical health. I'll have to admit, like, the first few weeks was really stressful. It's still stressful right now, but I've been able to sort of decompress a little bit. I'm meditating a little bit more during this time. I'm trying to get more sleep as much as possible. I'm also trying to move more daily. What we've been doing is, just me and my wife, Ellen, we've been going down from time to time, just early in the morning, just get some sunrise, get some sunlight, get that vitamin D, walk a little bit downstairs, and then, come right back up. Sometimes, when I need to decompress or to clear my mind, I just actually walk around literally, I just walk around the living room, around our sofa, until I reach about anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 steps, and that's pretty much my exercise for the day. Or some days when we're more motivated, we'll do some floor exercises, sweat it out a little bit more. But if you don't feel like doing it, you don't really have to do it. It's just making sure that you do a little movement here and there, just to get the blood flowing. It also helps with your mental health. So yeah, that's one of the things that we've been doing. Another thing that we've been doing is try to use this time to learn new skills. We subscribe to Masterclass, which is a very, very good platform with a lot of great entrepreneurs and creatives that you can learn from. There's a buy one get one promo for the whole year. So both Ellen and I have an account right now for Masterclass. She's taking classes on her own, the entrepreneurs and people that she wants to learn from, and I also have like my own separate account where I can take the classes that are interesting for me. At the same time, if you're an entrepreneur, I'm sure a lot of us, save for the very few essentials. I think a lot of us are finding that most of our brands are in categories which are considered non-essential, which is a very, very tough position to find ourselves in, especially at this time. You're thinking about how you can generate sales at this time through home deliveries, but the reality is, people are not looking for your product. They're looking for products that will help them survive at this time. Maybe some discretionary items here and there for some people, but I think for most of us, the reality is our products are non-essential right now. So instead of wallowing in despair, should take this time to sort of research our product, research our market, try to see if we can find a new market for our product, or even figure out what new markets we can enter as soon as this is all done. We can come up with new products or new services or new business models, or if not that, at the very least, try to invest in upgrading your skills as an entrepreneur. Oftentimes we find ourselves saying that during normal times, we find ourselves saying, well, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to learn something new because I'm so busy with the day-to-day. Well, now, there's no day-to-day, so to speak, for our businesses, for most of us. So this is really the time to invest in upgrading our skills, learning new things. If you're not as good as in marketing, take some marketing courses online. There are a lot of platforms that have made their courses available, so that's really helpful. And or find a mentor. A lot of people are staying at home. Actually, most people are staying at home. So if there's a mentor that you've always wanted to reach out, learn from, a lot of people are doing webinars, free webinars online on Facebook, on the Bounce Back Philippines group. You can find a lot of really successful entrepreneurs there who are willing to use this time to mentor other people, to share their experience on how how we can sort of survive and navigate this crisis. And the other thing we've been doing is we have a lot of brands, so and also coming from our roots as a brand agency, as a brand strategy agency, we used to do brand audits for our clients, so that's what we've also been doing at this time, is to use our framework to do a brand audit for all of our brands. So we've been doing that for the past couple of weeks, and what we realized is that a lot of people have been asking us about this. Some entrepreneur friends and people online have been sort of reaching out and asking, like, how do we, is there a tool online that we can use to assess our brand? So what we decided was just really, to put our framework, our brand audit worksheet online. So we modified it a little bit so it's simpler and easier to go through without the help of a brand strategist. It's more like a self-assessment right now. So if you want to assess where your brand is, what the weak areas are that you need to improve on, fix, build up, iterate, or pivot, we have a brand audit worksheet that's available on our website. At the same time, if you're still working on that idea, or if you want to start a new brand, or you want to start a business, after this is done, we also have what we call the game-changing concept. It's a sort of a template where there's just basically 3 questions that you can go through. Will help you sort of find clarity for your idea, to see if there's some meat in the idea, basically. So to help you guys with that, we put those free tools up on our website. You can download it for free. Head on over to our website, antidotebranding.com/downloads. And you can get the game-changing concept or the brand audit worksheet. That's pretty much it for this episode. Feel free to reach out to me for any questions about those worksheets that we have there online. I'm always happy to talk through it with anyone, especially at this time. We have a lot of free time, so if you guys are, whether you're looking to start your own brand or you want to fix your brand, those are very helpful worksheets up there on the website. And for the podcast, actually, I'm planning to have a lot more conversations with entrepreneurs. A lot of them, I've actually been in contact with a lot of some past guests and some future guests, and we've really been talking more about how to navigate this crisis. So we'll try to put most of those interviews up and release them as episodes over the coming days or weeks. So pretty much that's it. I hope you guys are staying safe. This too will pass. As tough as it is, it will pass. So you just need to stay strong, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys soon.
Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate and review the show on iTunes. It will help more people discover the show. You can also share a screen cap of the show on your social media accounts. Make sure to tag me and let me know which part of the episode you like or didn't like. All feedback is certainly welcome, so feel free to reach out to me on Instagram @KendrickCo to let me know what topics you'd like to be covered next and who you want to hear or learn from in future episodes. Until next time, do the work you want to see done, because life's too short to not be creating your life's work.